Supermodel Claudia Schiffer, middleman Frankie Muniz, comic Ed Byrne, and the friend of the Indeniable. With Andy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien. Welcome to the show. Trust me, it's not that good. No, tonight we got a great show. Tonight, and I say that a lot, 80% of the time I'm lying through my teeth. Tonight we have quality. We have some good guests. We have some fun stuff we're going to do. And I thought I'd start off by talking about what I thought was a very happy story. A happy story that took place right here in New York City. You want to hear this, right? Okay. Great, okay. Okay, thank you. 9 of you, okay. Seriously, this is very nice. In Buffalo, New York, authorities, I don't know if you heard about this, it was in the news, authorities confiscated 2,500 pounds of fish that were trucked in illegally from Canada. And after they confiscated the fish, they donated it to the local zoo's grizzly bears. Isn't that nice? It's kind of happy. It's a nice story. Made me happy. Yeah, apparently the bears were really happy, but not nearly as happy as last year when police confiscated a truckload of marijuana. Because bears are cute, but the cutest bears are high. Seriously. When they're high, they're so adorable. So cute. This is a weird story. It's true. The Japanese company that makes American theater seats, those are mostly made in Japan, the company that makes American theater seats has had to redesign the seats because of the American people's expanding backsides. But don't worry, folks, because American industry, not to be outdone, has already gotten to work on a fatter ass. And I think that's something that we can feel. Feels good. Should not do that here. Later. Every now and then I think it's good to just grab your... Okay, well, anyway, there are people that will woo anything. Now, I'll put the woo filter on. They won't hear it at home. Now, this is kind of interesting. This is an interesting story. China says they may back out of an agreement to lend 2 giant pandas to the National Zoo in Washington because they say the zoo's facilities are not up to Chinese standards. That's what they said. Yeah, true story. Yeah, a Chinese official said, for example, the zoo has no army tanks to crush the pandas if they demonstrate. Which I thought, you can't have that. My apologies to the gentleman in the audience who's wearing a communist uniform tonight. There's a guy. Out of the corner of my eye. I got to admit, you know, I like to think I'm a professional at this point and that I just tune out the crowd and do the jokes, but I have to admit on that one I'm thinking, what's this guy over here? No pandas were crushed in that attack. Not one panda. All right, one. All right, last thing I'll mention, folks. This is really weird, but I like this story. A 7-year-old boy who took his family car in the middle of the night to drive to the store for a box of Cheerios. He wanted Cheerios so badly. He stole the family car and drove to the store in the middle of the night for a box of Cheerios. This kid has been given a lifetime supply of the cereal by the company. They gave him a lifetime supply. That's a true story. That's right, yeah, a Cheerios spokesman said, well, we wanted to give the kid something, and he already has a lifetime supply of balls. So, we might as well sort of... He likes it! He likes that one! Oh. All right, that's the important thing. I'm going to worry about him all night. That one, he was like, yeah. We use that word in our country. All right, let's talk about tonight's show. We got a great show. A few people this evening from the brand new movie Black and White. One of the most beautiful women on the planet, if not the most beautiful woman, Claudia Schiffer, is on the show. How's that all about? Right? We also have from, I think, the hottest show on television right now. It's a huge hit. I'm talking about Malcolm in the Middle. Frankie Muniz is on the show. And all the way from Dublin, Ireland, those are the only comedians I now let on the show. Ed Byrne will perform. Funny guy. And right over here, Mr. Jimmy Ravino and the Max 1%. Jimmy. Are you, you know, right now, today, all day today, the country is gripped with little Elian fever. I just love saying...
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have been gripped with it, too.
Yeah.
Oh, I always miss out on these things.
I hope this story doesn't go away too soon, because I love the way that everyone in the news, everybody, like even the most serious guy like Ted Koppel is like, little Elian. That's how they say it.
I know.
It's just people get so maudlin about the whole thing. But Elian Gonzalez case, this is the big news.
It's consuming everyone.
Well, it's really come to a head. Attorney General Janet Reno says that she's ready to send little Elian back to Cuba with his father, who arrived here last week. You know, the father showed up.
Yeah.
And now it's this big tug of war.
Hanging out in Maryland.
Yeah, well, not just hanging. You make it sound like he's on a street corner. Just waiting.
That's what you do there.
That's what you do.